Labvakar. It kā rezultāts jau pierādām pie tā, ka maz vārtu spēlējot pret Audu, šodien arī bija tāpat. Ļoti labi iesakām spēli, bija daudz iespēju ar augsto presingu, pretinieks ļoti dziļi aizsargājas pēc tas maiņas, kad jau pirmajā puslaika viņi pamainīja schēmu un no 5-3-2 jau sāka spēlēt vairāk 5-4-1 un bija drusku grūtāk. Arī gribējām kaut kur atdot bumbu, lai izmantotu pretspēli. It kā bija iespējas, bet diemžēl neizdevās iesist. Pretiniekam arī bija lieliska iespēja. Diemžēl mēs atļāvām viņiem to izdarīt, bet ļoti labi, ka viņi neiesita. Un tas, kas iepriecināja, tas atkal to, ka mēs nezaudējam vārtus, bet realizācija piekliboja. Diemžēl tas ir īsts komentārs.
Cik viegli bija sagatavoties Audai, tomēr pēdējās divas spēles komandai bija diezgan neizteiksmīgas, teiksim tā.
Nebija grūti. Pēdējo spēli es biju skatījos klātienē, bet mēs neņemam to spēli kā kaut ko, lai analizētu. Bet iepriekšējās spēles mums bija informācija, kā spēlē pretinieks, un mēs to ļoti labi sapratām. Arī redzējām šodienas spēli, kas strādāja, kas nestrādāja. Arī ir kaut kāda komanda, kura like flexible team. Viņi var pamainīt schēmu, un mēs arī to redzējām, bet pirmais 30 minūtes mūsu plāns pilnīgi strādāja, bet diemžēl neguvām tos vārtus, un pēc tam jau bija drusku grūtāk.
Viktor jau teica, ka labi sakāt, pēc tam to momentu labo epizodu vairs nebija tik daudz, to tu saistat tieši ar to, ka Auda pamainīja schēmu, vai vienkārši kaut kādas citas lietas vairs nedarījāt tik kvalitīvi?
Gan. Es teicu, ka neanalizējam viņu spēli pret Rīgu, bet sanāca tā, ka 60 minūtes viņi spēlē ar tādu schēmu, kā pret Rīgu, līdzīgi kaut kas bija. Un mums bija grūtības, jo jau komanda aizsargājas dziļāk, un viņu flangos bija jau 3 spēlētāji. It kā mēs zinājām vājas puses, centra aizsargu vājas puses, kā viņi skrien, kad viņi ir viens pret vienu ar kādu mūsu spēlētāju, un kad mēs varam centrēt. Tiešām negribējam centrēt, ja, piemēram, 3 centra aizsargi ir tur frame stvorē. Jā, tātad gribējām, lai mēs tur pus flangos arī strādājam, un kad viņi spēlē jau dziļāk ar 4 pussargiem un 5 aizsargiem, tad to jau bija grūtāk izdarīt.
Pirms laika Emersonam bija maz traumiņa, tā kaut kā ietekmē viņa sniegumu tālāk, vai
Kas bija?
Emersonam bija maz traumiņa pirmajā puslaikā, tas kaut kā ietekmē tālāk viņa sniegumu, vai viņš bija pilnībā?
Nē, es pat neieraudzīju to mazu savainojumu. Neietekmēja.
Ja par savainojumiem, par Roberta Savaļnieka situāciju, bet vari pateikt?
Nu, tagad situācija ir tāda, ka it kā mēs domājam, ka viņš gatavosies jau šodien šai spēlī, bet sapratām, ka tas neiespējams, un pat nezinu, kā būs tālāk. Tagad daudz ko es nevaru pateikt, jo tiešām mēs nezinām, vai viņš būs gatavs nākamajai spēlī. Protams, nevis sākuma sastāv, bet vispār trenēsies, ir jautājumi. Pagaidām mēs to nesapratām līdz galam.
Un vēl man jautājums par standarta situācijām. Parasti tādās spēlēs tas var palīdzēt gūt vārtus. Atceros spēli Valmierā, kur Žigam Lipušekam vienam pašam bija, 3 laikam iespējas no labām pozīcijām pēc stūra sitieniem. Un šodien šādu iespēju nebija. Kā tu skaidrotu šo?
Kā es to redzēju, tur ar centrējumiem arī bija problēmas, nebija labi centrējumi. Un tagad man grūti pateikt, neesmu apmierināts ar to, protams, un arī redzēju, ka tas ne līdz galam strādā, un kaut kas mums jāizdomā par to, bet jā, tas ir acīmredzami, ka standarti tagad nestrādā.
Un vēl esat noslēguši ciklu pret top 5 komandām, ir viena uzvara un 3 neizšķirta, neviena zaudējuma. Ja tīri par bilanci nerunājot par snieguma kvalitāti, vai tāda bilance ir apmierinoša, domājot par nākamajām 4 spēlēm pret šīm komandām, vai es apmierinās ar rezultātiem šajās cīņās?
Tagad es domāju ļoti par agri runāt par kādiem rezultātiem. Labāk es runātu par sniegumu, ja jūs interesētu.
Vai komentēji, kā es apmierināts ar sniegumu šeit?
Jā, es esmu apmierināts ar sniegumu. Ja bija kaut kur mēs spēlējam labāk, kaut kur nē. Ko nozīmē apmierināts? Nevaru būt apmierināts, vienmēr gribas vairāk, kaut kas ideāls, pie tā mēs strimimsi, tiecamies, bet tas neiespējams aizsniegt, bet tas ir kaut kas progress, lai būtu, mēs vienmēr gribam būt labāk. Bet es domāju, ka vispār to, ko es redzu, es redzu, ka komanda saprot, ka viņi grib, un kaut kā varu teikt, ka esam apmierināti ar to sniegumu. Varbūt kaut kādas spēles situācijas ir drusku tur kaut kādi niansi, kur mums jāpiestrādā, un ne tikai individuāli vai grupveida kaut kāda taktika, arī komandu taktiskajās ziņas, psiholoģija. Ja mēs runāsim par spēli pret Rīgu, kur mēs šāda situācija neguvām otros vārtus un pēdējās 20 minūtes jau gribējām nosargāt rezultātu, tas arī mums treneriem ir kaut kāda mācība. Viss tikai sākas, un es domāju, ka gatavosimies nākamajai spēlei, un arī tur būs jāpastrādā un jāpierādā.
Kur pazudis ir Džata?
Džatam savainojums arī. Nacionāla izlase, viņš guva savainojumu diezgan nopietnu, un tur arī ir jautājumi, kad viņš atgriezīsies.
Par sniegumu varbūt konkrētāk par Jāni Ikaunieku, ko pagaidām vēl maģiju no viņa gaidam, plus vēl šodien pēc viņa zaudētās bumbas izveidojās tas Audas moments, varbūt pakomentēt, tur ir kaut kāda apakši iemesli vai vienkārši pagaidām nesanāk?
Es nezinu, kas, protams, mēs arī gaidam, ja, ka viņš ieies komanda labāk iejutās, bet es redzu tādu problēmu arī vispār mūsu čempionāta, mūsu spēlētājos, ka varbūt arī Jankam ir tāda problēma, ka viņš atgriezas no Somijas, ja, un it kā varbūt kaut kur galva ir tā, ka tur ir čempionāts ļoti stiprs. Mums ir ļoti daudz piemēru, ka ja spēlētāji agri nepārslēgsies, jo čempionāts tiešām ir stiprs, un mēs spēlējam pret to pašu Somijas čempionu un zaudējam 2 vārtus pēc muļķīgam kļūdam. Ja, tad mēs apspēlējam viņus, un mēs varam teikt, ka ja ir tādas domas, tad tas nav pareizas domas. Mūsu čempionāts tiešām ir ļoti labs, un tās komandas, kas cīnās par čempionu titulu šeit Latvijā, es pilnīgi pārliecināts, viņi gan Somijas čempionāta, gan cita kaut kāda līdzīga čempionāta cīnītos par titulu un pat vinnētu. Varbūt.
A point, deserved point, maybe looking our players a little bit in a locker room, maybe we felt it a little bit we could have get something else out of the match as well. But to say that we played against very, very good team. There was a lot of moments we needed to defend lower what we wanted. There was a moment we could not control the ball as well as we wanted, but at the same time there was a very, very good moment when we played through the press. We controlled the game with the ball. We created kind of, little things we could have hurt them again a little bit better. But again, a point, we take it, we move on, and nothing has changed. You know, there is a lot of things good in our game, a lot of things, but there's a lot things as well what we need to improve, and we all know it. And that's why when I look those players in a locker room, I know that they want to improve. They are so hungry to play against these big matches, and I think these last 2 matches we have showed that we can play these matches. But now, new challenge on Friday, and most important thing is we recover, we get ourselves as fresh as possible, and then we go Friday again.
Yeah, good game, but you know what the journalists will ask in these situations. 3 games in a row without scored goals, and also Piteo started on the bench. Can you describe your attacking options and the play in front of the goal?
As you said it, you know, that's if you want to win the games, you need to score goals. But it's not just, you know, about our attacking players. It's all about, you know, how we defend, how we transit to the attack, how we can keep the pressure on the opponent, you know, longer times. And to be fair, we have played against very good defenses as well. You need to give credit for the opponent. They have defended those moments. But as I said it, maybe we feel a little bit disappointed not to finish those situations what we have had a little bit better. Like today, we had a how do you call this, XG almost 1 when we missed the, you know, the target, you know. So, but we know, you know, if we want to compete, you know, the things what we want to compete, we need to take our chances. But I'm not worried at all, because the talent what we have, the boys attacking minded players what we have, when we start clicking those moments a little bit better, we will score goals.
Sometimes you set very deep in defense, but sometimes you go forward. How did you manage this during the game? How to play?
As I said it, you know, for me this felt like a very good level game. And if you look, I use the example. If you watch the Champions League games, there will be moments that other team is top of other team, and one team needs to defend low. And I think it happened today. We needed to defend low, and there was some moments when we played through RFS, they needed to defend their box as well. So it was kind of a good game on that way. Of course, as I said it, our aim, what we working every single minute in our training, is that we can control the game a longer periods, even against these top teams. That we can really have a ball, really attack, little bit the opponent that they can't breathe. But sometimes it's because opponent is that good, they put us under pressure, and then you need to be humble, you need to respect the situation and defend those moments when you are low. But then when you get the ball, what you do after that, and that's one thing what we try to work every day as well, that yes, we defend the low some moments, but when you get the ball, can we go quickly hurt the opponent? If not, how well we can then build up and go to opponent final third. But as I said, a lot of things what we need to do it. But it's a fun to work with these guys, and we will improve.
Why did you change the system in the first half? It was because to get more cover on the flanks against their attacking players, and maybe why didn't you start with this system?
Yeah, very good, you know, the question, and I have to say how RFS played the first 15 minutes, you know, they really overloaded our wing backs that we could not go high press as we wanted, and they really played through our pressure, and they played really risky way. They put almost 6 players against our back 5, and of course the quality what they have there, when we needed to play 1v1, there was some moments that they turned our defenders, and that's why we needed to change a little bit, you know, the system or the formation for the players, and after that we controlled the moments what we control it. And then unfortunately, since international break, it has been with some players, you know, we have not been able to train as much as we wanted because some virus has been going through our team, and it felt it last match, it felt it now, that we are not yet there with the 90 minutes all of our players. So that's one aspect, you know, we will try to improve as well our fitness level that we get there. But if you see the intensity, you see the meters, what our players put now in, you know, these 2 matches, it's a very good foundation where we can build.
Why did Piteo didn't start, and why did you substitute him? And can we say that he is more useful against the lower teams, not against top teams?
I think we cannot say that, you know, he can't play against these top teams. That was just a tactical, tactical change by me that I did not start with him because we needed a different type of players to play against high RFS line. And then when we needed him, he came on. He brought us what we needed, and then again in the end of the match we needed a different type of player, to bring him, and that's unfortunately he needed to come on as well.
You used your substitution options pretty early, and later on, as I understand, Ulimbashos couldn't play for 100%. Was it a situation which was very difficult for you?
It was very difficult, and as I said it, but I needed to change already, after 30 minutes, some personals, to get better hold of the match, and it did work. Unfortunately, as I said it, because of the lack of a little bit training last couple of weeks for Dan, now putting so much effort there, he could not last, whole 90 minutes. And I did not think, I was thinking because he's so tough. And you saw, he came out 3 times and he went in and, he showed his character, how well, he still could not move cramps, whole body, but how well he played. Of course, it didn't work out that well for us because it would have been nice to put, fresh player. But sometimes it's like that. And as I said it, we will get this point, we learn, we analyze what we can do better, but same time to play a little bit under pressure against a good opponent, it happens in football.
After the game, you hug Jānis Sikaunieks. Was this the first time you met him here in Latvia?
No, I have met him a couple of times, on the streets, and it was very nice to see Jānis, and it was very nice to see. Even I know he was very, very disappointed about the result, but it was good to see him smiling because we had great couple of years together, back in Finland, and he's a great character and very, very good player. So it was not the first time. First time since we played the snowy pre-season game here. I saw him briefly that time, but this was now like a real match, and yeah.
You paid some special attention to Jānis for preparation?
Oh, of course we needed to. And it was not only Jānis we needed to pay, the special attention. It was whole day attacking lineup. It was whole day fullbacks, how it was the midfielders, how they can join in, late to the box, scoring goals from the midfield. So as I said it, you can't just concentrate Jānis, you can't just concentrate Emerson, you can't just concentrate punish. Otherwise, some players, they will punish you. We needed to concentrate very collectively. And one thing I have to say, our players, as today we pretty quickly and swiftly we changed the formation during the match, and the players, after a couple of minutes, they got the grip of what we wanted to do, and that's kind of we can change the formation, we can play back 4, we can play 4 strikers, we can play without the strikers, but the principle of our game, how we want to play, we try to keep them as same as possible.
You played against 3 Latvian top teams. Maybe you can compare Latvian top sides against Finnish top sides.
I have said it all the way, I have been following these Latvian top sides, when in the Europe Cup games previous years, they have played against the Finnish teams, and it's very good level. And it's not by coincidence that RFS, group stage last year, so they are good level compared to Finland. As I said it, yeah, there's both teams, but I think these Latvian top 3 teams, they are different compared to each other. All these 3-4 top teams, 5 teams including Auda. So yeah, and of course you play the championship of your country. It's always the context is a little bit different, but what I see, these individual players, what these top 3 teams are, they are very, very high level.
And I have a question about Maniaho. He played today only 37 minutes. What, injury or other?
No, it was tactical change, and I take it, on my side, Manny. He did not play the last match because of the suspension, and maybe I could not prepare him that well, after the Valmiera game for this match, that he was like up for the match physically, maybe mentally. So that's why I needed to. It was not working what we wanted to try. I needed to change, bring the little different player in, and that's why I needed to take Manny out.
And about Jānis Ikaunieks, were you surprised that he came to Latvia again? Because after season of Kuopion Palloseura, he could go to the better league than
Yeah, but
Virsliga.
as I said, I think we need to show the respect to Latvian league, and I think the process what RFS, what they have, what they want to do, they want to be a power in Europe, get the group stages, you know, and they want to win this Champions League. That's why they needed the good players, and that's why they wanted to Jānis, because he's a very, very good player. So of course I knew that Jānis had a lot of you know offers, maybe around the Europe, but as I said, we need to respect, you know, this league and what RFS, what they want to build here, you know. That's why they wanted the Jānis. And
about goalkeepers, because Auda has two strong goalkeepers, and you are the hard choice to better Fabrice Ondo and Robert Sozels.
But hey,
which is the better at this moment?
But how lucky I am that, as you said it, I have two very, very good top goalkeepers. You know, I'm a lucky coach, and as always with all of our players, you know, in a training, you know, I make my choices for next match. I always try to pick the best 11 players who will give us the best for that match. Then maybe next match it can be different, and I think that's only good situation that we have a very big competition in a team, because then in a training they push each other, you know, to improve, and when they push each other to improve, it only benefits our team, that we become a better and stronger team.
And your opinion about Alexis Savelius, because today he played very good, and do you think that he can be one of the best midfielders in Virsliga?
Toki Sava.
Yeah, Alexis Savelius.
Yeah. And what I really like, you know, his game intelligence. You know how he sees the game, and he makes the players around him better, and that's, for me, it's a very good sign of the good player, that the players around him look better players, and he's very important player for us. He can play different position. Very important for me that I can trust him. Of course, he was a little bit out with the national team, did not get that rhythm, did not play that much. 2 weeks went there, so he's still kind of, you know, catching up, you know, everything. But to be one of the best midfielders in Virsliga, definitely he can, and he's always and already top there.